Good morning students and welcome to the class. Today we are going to read and study and understand a poetry from your syllabus, that is Dust of Snow, which is written by Robert Frost. Now the poem goes like this. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. This poem is written by the poet Robert Frost. And first, before starting with the poetry, we should note down the meaning of some difficult words. The first word, that is dust of snow, which means particles of snow. Here, dust doesn't mean the dust we take out after the brooming work we do in our home. This is the particles of snow. Hemlock tree. Hemlock tree is a poisonous plant with small white flowers. In the second paragraph, the word mood, which stands for a state of mind, and the word rude stands for the meaning is held in regret. Now, the poet Robert Frost wants to tell the readers of the poetry that he recounts a small incident that changes his mood. It seems very simple, but it has a great significance. The poet was once very depressed and hopeless. He was in a state of sorrow and was lost in his thoughts. He was standing under the hemlock tree. Suddenly, a crow that was sitting on the tree shook the tree, and the fine particles of the snow from the tree fell on the poet. While continuing, the poet says, when the soft and cold snow fell on me, it changed my mood from the state of sadness to the happiness. He started feeling peaceful and refreshed. This simple incident helped the poet enjoying the remaining part of the day. The poet thus became happy as it saved his rest of the day from being wasted and held in regret. So we can say that the poet wants to express the significance of small things in changing one's attitude. The poem explains that the little things in life can make huge changes in our future. It also reflects that hard times in the life will lead to the happier times if we can persist with it. Now, after the explanation of the poem, the poetic devices which are used in this poem. The first is rhyming scheme, and the rhyming scheme of the poem is A, B, A, B. The first is A, then we'll write B because the word crow is not rhyming with me. Now, the last word of the third line, snow, is rhyming with crow. So we will mark it as A again. And the last word of the first stanza, that is tree, is rhyming with me. So we will mark it as B. So the rhyming scheme is A, B, A, B. Now, some of the poetic devices we can say are metaphor. First poetic device is metaphor. Now the question arises that what is metaphor? A metaphor is a device which is used when a comparison is made between two different things or two different ideas. So from the poem we have to find out that which sentence goes with this poetic device, and after seeing all the lines of the poetry, we can say that the third line of the first stanza, third line of first stanza is metaphor, because in this the mass of snowflakes which is on the top of the hemlock tree is compared with dust. They are two different things and two different ideas. That's it for this video. Thank you, students.